I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be, so I'm going to get straight into the tutorial on how to install the mod menu. If you already know how to mod Kingdom Hearts 3, just download the pack in the description below and drop it in your packs folder and you're going to be set. Just use Simba to access the menu. If you don't know what a pack folder even is, just watch the next part of this video. Modding Kingdom Hearts 3 is not that difficult of a task to do. It's basically just downloading the right files and putting them in the correct spot. If you look in the description below, the first link is what you're going to need to download the mod menu. If you come here, this is what should come up. You're just going to click download, and boom, it should be packchunk 99-mm, and then all that good stuff. Okay, next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go find where you downloaded that. You're going to come here and you're going to cut it. The next step is going to your drive, wherever you downloaded Kingdom Hearts 3, and you're going to go here to the search bar. You're going to do KH_3. Okay, it should come up, and it should take you here. If you know exactly where you downloaded Kingdom Hearts 3, like me, I have it pinned here. It's going to be Kingdom Hearts 3 PC. Boom, that file, and then now you're here. You're going to go to Kingdom Hearts 3, Content, Packs. Again, Kingdom Hearts 3, Content, Packs. You're not going to have a tilde mods folder. Okay, you're going to have all these packs, but you're not going to have this. So you're going to have to left-click, new, folder, you know, all that, tilde mods. But I'm not going to do that because, you know, I already have one. And we're just going to come here to tilde mods. And I even have the mod already installed, but we're going to just paste it and replace it. And there you go, you've installed the mod menu. Now all you got to do is just boot up the game. Alright, now that you've loaded up the game, all you need to do to access the menu itself is go to Links and go to King's Flare, or Simba, and sometimes it takes a little bit to load. This time it didn't. It just depends on what map you're on and how many times you've loaded up the menu. And there you go, you got the menu loaded up. Going over the specific functions, we have a party options screen. It lets you change your playable character. So we have Aqua, we have Kairi, Riku long hair, Roxas, and then we have all versions of Sora. Like, you can move around, obviously, even as Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora. And for people who wonder, if you attack the game, you can't move. Switch to Quadratum Sora, Final World Sora, Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Caribbean, and Big Hero 6. And yeah, that's it for playable characters for now, at least. Then we have party members. When it comes to party members, it's a little wonky. You can spawn in majority of them, but some of them are glitchy. The issue being what you just saw there, and some of them don't follow you, and none of the Disney World party members attack. They just follow you around, and they don't really do anything. It's kind of unfortunate, but I hope to fix it in the future and get it to the point where they end up in the HUD as well. We have a reset party button as well, so you can do that. When it comes down to Donald most of the time attacks, as well as Goofy, majority of the time again. They don't end up in the HUD, and their AI is wonky because you're spawning them manually. Mickey never attacks, and Aqua never attacks. That was glitchy. That was glitchy. Mickey and Aqua never attack no matter what. They follow you, but they don't do anything else, okay? The only, like, good characters that attack are Xion, Ventus, Riku, and Sora. They don't even follow you. Well, Riku does, but the other three don't, but they always attack no matter what boss you're going up against. When it comes down to specific AI, Riku, Roxas, and Axel, okay? Roxas always attacks only once, and then after his first charge-up attack, he just stands there. He doesn't do anything else, okay? So he can attack once against anybody, but then after that, he just stands still. If you go to the data boss fights and go up against Sayax, Roxas will attack consistently. It's just an AI thing. I haven't looked that in depth into it. And same with Axel. Axel never attacks unless you're going up against the data boss of Xion. If you come here, click the Keyblade, go back. If you come here and manually spawn, this is the enemy screen. If you manually spawn Xion or Sayax, they're not going to attack. Okay, it's only the story-driven ones or the data boss fights where they end up attacking. And yeah, that's basically it for the party options. We're gonna reset party. That's it for that. Now, going back to the actual menuing, I'm using a mouse to control the menu, meaning I can't move around Sora. Like, I can when I hold down right-click, but you have to hold it down to be able to control the camera with your mouse. If I let go, I'm moving my mouse, but nothing's happening. You can 100% have the menu up and move around with a controller. That's what I'm doing right now. You can see I'm moving my cursor, and I'm moving the camera with my controller. That's what majority of people will be doing. If you're not, and if you absolutely want to use your mouse for your camera, if you click the keyhole, it will get rid of the menu completely, and you can move around with your mouse again. To get access to the menu again, you're going to have to come here to Links and go to King's Flare. Alright, the alternative to this, instead of clicking the keyhole to completely close the menu, you can click this triangle here and it'll move off of the screen, but it will still be there for you to click on for it to come back. So this means you can click this with your mouse and play the game with the controller, and it won't be obstructing your view at all. It'll just be that little triangle in the in the side of the screen. So when you just click it again, it'll come back. Next, we're going to talk about this side of the menu. So basically, this side doesn't open up any windows or anything. It just changes or adds to the gameplay. Multiplayer, I'm going to do that last because it breaks the game, but scene components lets you see all the levels loaded up in the game, and it also lets you see the FPS and stuff, and you just click it again to get rid of it. We have God mode. If I spawn a enemy in, I'll do that later because, again, it's going to just ruin the entire thing. God mode doesn't basically let you die. You're invincible to everything. We have Debug Camera. Okay, I'm gonna do this right now. Basically, it gives you free cam. You can go to wherever you want, do whatever you want. You can go through walls. Just get up here. That looks weird, and you can do that. It's amazing. It's amazing. And then finally, we have the reset level button. If the game ever breaks or something happens, instead of closing out of the game, you can first try by resetting the level. It'll reset whatever map or level you're on, and most of the time it works. Like you see, it worked. Boom. We're back. We're gonna access... unfortunately, every time you reset the level, the menu will disappear. That's why we have King's Flare. And boom, we have the menu back. So... yes, spawn enemy. If I want to spawn a enemy and not die, you click this red button right here. It's going to slow down time. You can spawn as many enemies as you want. Okay, we're going to spawn him. We're going to spawn him. There we go. It's in slow motion. The camera is also, unfortunately, in slow-mo. Okay, this is also useful if you want to switch your player. Okay, so we're going to do party options. You see, I'm still moving. I'm not going to die. Boom. Switch to Riku. Again, what's it called? The camera is a little slow because you're in slow-mo, but if you click it again, you get control and they're back. I don't want to die, so I'm going to do God mode, and I'm going to do unslow-mo, and I'm not taking any damage. You can do all this. You can spawn more than one enemy. Like, I can spawn a bunch of Xions. Oh, I regret doing this already. But yeah, multiplayer. This is going to be the last thing I show. Surprise 1 and 2, you're going to have to figure out what it is yourself. All I recommend is when you're going to do Surprise 1, make sure you're high up in the sky so you don't get trapped. Multiplayer. There is a built-in multiplayer in the game. If I plug in another controller, or if I were to assign my keyboard to the second player, it would work. I actually don't know where this guy spawned. Where is he? Where did he spawn? Is he... oh my god, he's in front of... whatever. You can also do this multiple times. Okay, so there's 4 player, right? Game actually handles this very well. On PS4, this was very hard to do, and the game would be very glitched, but now it looks relatively correct. Unfortunately, clicking reset level does not work. You will always stay inside of multiplayer. Even if I were to implement a button, I don't even have my link anymore. Even if I were to implement a button that allows you to get rid of the multiplayer, the game will be so broken, you will, in the end, just have to close the game and open it up again. The reason I left this in is, I don't know, for people who wanted to mess around with it. There was no reason not to put it in. This mod menu is my way of saying thank you to the recent support that my channel has gotten. Not only have I broken a record on my stream with almost 500 concurrent viewers, but I also hit 3,000 subscribers, which still boggles my mind right now. Hitting 2K subscribers was still surreal, but hitting 3K is now even more surreal. I really hope that you guys enjoy the mod menu. I spent a lot of time on it, and I obviously didn't do it alone. Blaster Grim and Keyblade 7 and Luceu all helped with it, but when it came down to a mod menu, I wanted something that was user-friendly and pleasing to the eye. Obviously, I want feedback on the menu. Either leave a comment or join the Discord to tell me any issues or bugs you've had, or any changes you want to the UI and the way it looks itself. The community that's been building around me is just one of the best things that's ever happened to me, and this is my way of saying thanks. Again, I hope you guys truly enjoy that mod menu, and yeah, to more mods in the future, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.